Time does appear to be running out for the British Brexit negotiators, as the EU representative fielded this question at the end of the second day of talks in Brussels.
Mr. Barnier, could you confirm for me that you will need clarifications or concessions, whichever you prefer, from the UK within 2 weeks in order to move on to the second phase in December?
Ma réponse est oui.
My response, says Michel Barnier, is yes. In December, EU leaders in Brussels will decide whether sufficient progress has been made if the two sides are to move on to discuss important future trade deals.
We remain ready and willing to engage as often and as quickly as needed to secure this outcome over the weeks remaining ahead of the December European Council. The United Kingdom will continue to engage and negotiate constructively, as we have done since the start.
But to the Prime Minister's exasperation, the former British ambassador to the EU left open the possibility of leaving Brexit altogether. It's not inconceivable, he said, we can change our minds at any time.
While we're in, we're in. While the divorce talks proceed, the parties are still married. Reconciliation is still possible.
Theresa May, who lost 2 ministers in separate scandals this week, is now determined to impose her authority over rebel anti-Brexit MPs. Writing in the Daily Telegraph, she made her position clear. We will not tolerate attempts from any quarter to use the process of amendment to this bill as a mechanism to try and block the democratic wishes of the British people to try and slow down or stop our departure from the EU. The Prime Minister has specified that the time and date of Brexit will be written into law at precisely 11 p.m. March 29, 2019. On Monday, a delegation of senior EU business leaders will be meeting the Prime Minister here in London, and they'll be bringing more bad news. It's expected they'll tell Mrs May that her plans to implement Brexit in just 2 years are simply unrealistic. Peter Sharp, Al Jazeera in London.